Hey everyone, it's Amy. Today I have for you the new August collection from Madam Glam. This is the A+ collection. So today Madam Glam did release their August collection, the A+ collection. There are 8 colors, 4 creams and 4 holographic, it looks like, colors. So I have them all here. Madam Glam did kindly send over the entire collection for me to swatch and review for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch all the colors. We'll go over all of them. We'll do some comparisons and then we'll talk about the collection as a whole. So let's get started. So this first color is called Green Guru. So here's what Green Guru looks like. This is a really pretty autumn type of a green. It's got a little bit of that, you could probably use it for Halloween, that like ghoulish type of green, but this is a really pretty autumn green as well. It's that cool tone, lighter olive green type of a shade. And I do want to point out, I don't know if they're trying to switch over or they're just testing the round tips, but this collection does have their regular tips that they've been using. This next one is No Rules. Here's what No Rules looks like. This one again is a nice autumn color. It's like that light burnt orange, but it's more of a muted burnt orange and pretty light too. So it almost seems like a light peachy, muted type of orange. Next we have Morning Alarm. Here's what Morning Alarm looks like. This is more of your burnt orange, but leans a little bit more brick red, brick orangey red type of a shade. Next, we have Monday Blues. Here is what Monday Blues looks like. This one leans a little bit more purpley to me. It's that like blue purple, kind of like, I'm gonna have to compare it to, I think it's Bluebell, which is that like blue purpley color, almost like a periwinkle. So that was all for the creams. So now we're gonna get into the holographic colors. Next we have Art Room. So here's what Art Room looks like. It is a linear holographic. So what linear holographic means is that the rainbow hollows are kind of in lines. Like as you shift it, you see the line of a rainbow in it. Hopefully it's coming up on camera. It definitely needs a second coat. Next we have Science Lab. Here's what Science Lab looks like. Again, that linear holographic, and it's in that same type of a bluey purple periwinkle type of a shade. Next, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce this. Erudite. If you know how to pronounce it, let me know in the comments down below. So again, that linear holographic, and this is that same type of green that we saw in that first color. And the last one we have is Treasure Book. Here is what Treasure Book looks like. This is almost a peachy, borderline coppery rose gold type of a shade. And then again in that linear holographic. So let me go ahead and do second coats and top coats of all of the colors, and we'll come back and do some comparisons. Okay, so here is the full collection all together. It's definitely giving that end of summer, beginning of autumn. The colors are still brighter, but they're starting to get a little bit more muted. Like I see that color scheme in here, which I really like. So let's get into some comparisons first. So starting out with Green Guru, we kind of want to look at some of these. I'm very curious how close these get. So this one is Keep Palm, which this is more of a brighter olive tone. This is Pure Nature. Pure Nature is almost an exact. It is just slightly off, but it is almost exact. This is Everglades. This is Mysterious, which is a darker version. Here is Cold Lips. Here is Urban Green. And here is Vibrancy. So definitely it's almost an exact for Pure Nature. And then pulling that, the one I don't know how to pronounce. Let me see if I have any glitters or anything to compare it to. This one is also a holographic color. This is Peppermint Kisses. It's quite a bit lighter and the tone is totally different. Here is Shamrock Glow, which is different. I think that's about it for those two. Next, going into No Rules. I pulled the oranges, but I also pulled some peachy colors to see where it kind of lines up. I think it's gonna go more with the oranges here. Here is Spooky Pants, which actually it's the same, like in the same family. Spooky Pants is a couple shades darker. This is Glam Volcano. Here is Sweet Chamomile, which is lighter. Cowardly Lion. This is Astro Pie. It's very close to Astro Pie. Here's Cheek to Cheek. Peach Pie. This one is Cheers, which is a little bit lighter. And then it actually doesn't really compare to any of these nudes in here. It goes with these oranges. So we really did have that one come close. Where was it? Astro Pie. Astro Pie is a little bit darker. It's not as close as the one that compared to Green Guru, but this one is still close. And then if we pull Treasure Book, here is Sticky Toffee. This one's definitely more copper. You can see how this one almost pulls like a rose gold. So here is Supernova Love. You can see it actually compares a lot better to Supernova Love. And then going back and looking at Morning Alarm, here is the Sorceress. You can see how a Morning Alarm looks more of that red, like a brick ready orange. This is No Maps. Spice Cider, Magnetic. Here's the reds that we have, not too many. Here is Witching Hour. There is Spiced Cinnamon and Casino. So this one's actually a good addition to the collection. I'm gonna go back to Treasure Book. I know we were just looking at Treasure Book, but I saw one in here that might compare. This one is Joy. This one's a scattered holographic. This one is Treasure, which Treasure and Treasure Book. I think they're close in the same family, but Treasure Book is a lot lighter. And then here is Sprinkles, which is more red, but this is that linear holographic as well. And then if we pull the Art Room, this might get close to some of these. So here's the Joy. You can see it looks closer to Joy than the Treasure book did. Here is Treasure, again closer, and then Sprinkles. It's just slightly lighter than Sprinkles. And then getting into the last two, Blue Mondays. Again, it's this like blue purpley tone. Here is Mama Bear. Here is Bluebell, which is the one I was talking about, which is quite a bit lighter. Here is Glorious. Gets close to Glorious. It's a little bit different. This one's Blue Monday, the new one is a little bit more muted. And then Science Lab. Here is Not Your Boo. You can see Science Lab looks a lot more purple. If we pull the purple ranges, you can see kind of goes with the purples a little bit more. Here is Lovesick, which is lighter. Here is Gentle Touch. Mysterious. It goes really well with Mysterious, or Mystique, sorry. So here is the collection as a whole again. I did kind of pair them off. I feel like they did try to do a solid and then a matching holographic with it. So these first ones, these pair very, very nicely together. Treasure book I feel like it could go with No Rules and it could go with Morning Alarm. Art Room is a little bit too red, I feel like, to pair with this one really leans, it's right in between a brick red and a burnt orange. This one definitely leans, it's on the red side. So these two don't quite go together, but I feel like this one can go with either or. Now I do like this collection as a whole. However, if you do have a lot of colors from Madam Glam, we actually did see quite a few that got very close in shade. But I do like this concept. Light Elegance does this a lot, where they have the color collection and then they have the glitter collection that kind of matches with it. And I feel like Madam Glam hasn't really done that. So I do really like this concept of having, you know, a glitter or some type of specialty color that goes with the creams. I really like that they did that with this collection. I really like the overall tones. It's like a back to school, beginning of autumn, end of summer collection. So again, I like the collection as a whole. I like the whole idea of everything, but we did get a lot of colors that were kind of similar. So I would pick and choose what you want from this collection. I would say if you have a lot of colors already from Madam Glam, maybe just pick up the holographic ones. Those were all good additions. We got some, they really weren't close. They were like a couple shades off for the holographic ones. So I would say pick up all the holographic ones and then fill in what you need to with the creams. Thank you again to Madam Glam for sending me over the collection to show you guys. I do have a discount code with Madam Glam. It'll be up on the screen as well as in the description box down below. And I do not make anything off of that code. It is just a code for you guys to use. So definitely take advantage of it. And definitely let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are of the new collection. Are you picking it up? What are you feeling? Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed my swatching and comparison videos. Make sure you subscribe for more videos coming out very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.